Hi everyone, I hope you all are great. Today we will continue our lesson under subject verb agreements. First, you have to log in using the eplusstudent.com. Click on your name, move on to language at the grade 9. This class is for the high school advanced writing, but we'll get the lesson under the grade 9. Chapter is subject verb agreements. Lesson is identify and correct errors with indefinite pronoun verb agreements. Identify and correct verb agreement with compound subjects. Alright, so the subject and the verb in a sentence or clause must agree in number. You have to use singular verb for indefinite pronouns. So use singular verb for indefinite pronouns, including each, either, neither, one, everyone, everybody, everything, anyone, anybody, anything, anyone, nobody, and nothing. So everyone generally leaves the office around 6 o'clock. Nothing in the kitchen works perfectly. So if you have the indefinite pronouns, you have to use them with a singular subject and singular verb. So use plural verb for indefinite pronouns like both, few, many, others, and several. So whenever you see both, few, many, others, and several, it is for the plural, okay? So I have tried many red velvet cupcakes, but few taste as delicious as Kitty's. So these plums are almost ripe. In fact, several look ready to eat now. So when you have this indefinite pronouns, you have to use them with the plural verbs. Okay. Some indefinite pronouns like all, any, most, none, and some can go with singular or plural verbs depending on what the pronoun refer to. So I own several winter coats, but none fit quite right. Okay. So any of these indefinite pronouns can go with either singular or plural depending on what the pronoun refers to. Now the pronoun refers to the plural noun code, so the verb is plural. Okay, so none. Water generally fills the creek from October to April, but by June or July, almost none is left. Now, the pronoun refers to the singular noun water, so the verb is singular. Okay. So let's look at some example. Find the error with subject verb agreement, select the incorrect verb and type it correctly. In Joe's opinion, few of the 32 teams in National Football League dash legitimate contenders for the Super Bowl this year. So we have are legitimate, okay? Though Anita and Marvin disagree about most major campus issues, both of these students' council members that been working to find common ground have been working, okay? Alright, let's go to the test and you can share your answers with me. So, although experts agree that the elephant is a highly intelligent animal, few dash actually tested its intelligence because of the challenges that result from working with such a large animal. So, has or have? So, have few actually tested, okay? When my family went out for dinner on Saturday night, we discovered that both of our favorite restaurant dash closed for renovation. Where or worse? So, we're closed for renovations. Researchers at the Max Planck Institute for Psycholinguistics have classified as a universal word because everyone across all language dash it or something similar to ask for clarification. Use it or use it. So uses it or something similar to ask for clarification. In her book Silent Spring, writer and environmentalist Rachel Carson warned about the danger of pesticides. When the book appeared in 1962, many in the media dashed quick to dismiss Carson and question her competency. Yet the book became a bestseller. Where or worse? So the media were quick to dismiss. Alright, so next up we have something in the kitchen dash burning. Mr. Freeman shouted, grab the fire extinguisher. Is or are? What's the right one? So something in the kitchen is burning. Then many people have asserted that no one in the world dash more than Americans do, but most research disputes the claim. Works or work? So we have works. Then What do you think is the right one here, first to second? Okay, so we have what? Yeah, where, okay. All right, that's it for our lesson under this one here. We'll move on to the next one. So make sure you complete this if you haven't, okay? We have identify and correct verb agreement with compound subjects. So the subject and the verb in a sentence or clause must agree in number. A compound subject is made up of two subjects joined by a conjunction and or no. Okay, so we have and or and then no, all right? So we have Mark and his sister this week or next week, neither Josh nor Owen. Okay, so when a compound subject is joined by an, you have to use a plural verb. Plural verb usually do not end in s. Okay, so where do Mark and his sister work? Then, however, when each, every, or many a precede a compound subject joined by an, use a singular verb. Singular verb usually ends in s. So each painting and sculpture has a description next to it. So when you have each, every, or many, okay, so the three of them here, and they are joined by and, you have to use a what? Singular subject, singular verb rather. So when a compound subject is joined by or no, you have to use a verb that agrees with the subject that is closest to the verb. So if the subject closest to the verb is singular, use a singular verb. Just like this week or next is best for me, so you have to use a singular verb. If the subject closest to the verb is plural, you have to use a plural verb. Like neither Josh nor my friends expect the movie to be successful. Some expressions like accompanied by, as well as, plus, together with, and in addition to mean something similar to an, but do not form a compound subject. Okay. Owen plus several of his friends plays basketball on Mondays. So let's look at some example. Tea and coffee dash a part in my daily routine and rituals in countries around the world. We have play, tea, and coffee. So and represents words plural. Neither brevity nor focus dash characteristics of Yin's rather unconventional conversational style. So we have ease. Okay. So let's go to the test and you can share your answers with me. To find the error with the subject verb agreement, select the incorrect verb and type it correctly. Neither verity nor focus dash characteristics of a unit, rather unconventional conversation style, is or are. So is, okay. Then the soft exoskeleton and the real work robotic suits designed to enhance the wearer's strength and endurance that develop in part to assist people with mobility challenges. Was or were? So what do we have? Where? Then the soft, okay, it's the same thing. We also have where. Then the United States and Brazil dash home to a larger number of catid species, non-neutral instead related to grasshopper and cricket. So what do we have first to second? So we have R. Then either Pamaquid Point's lighthouse or Old's Head Lighthouse. That's my favorite of Maine's lighthouse. Is or are. So we have is. Tea and coffee dash a part in daily routine and rituals in country around the world. Play or plays. So we have play. Alright, that's it for our lesson under the subject verb agreement. Can you tell me if you have any questions? Alright, since we have no questions, we'll end here. Complete this lesson if you haven't. See you all next time. Bye.